Hi, Aries. Welcome in. Let's invite Spirit in to help us with this reading. All right. So, today I had a lot of things happening in my home that were like brand new noises and hearing my neighbors that I usually don't hear, and just stuff that was preventing me from being able to record. And the card I got out for the overall energy of your message is the Nine of Wands. And in the Nine of Wands, we have this character who has a bandage on his head, and he's surrounded by 8 wands, and he's holding one that belongs to him. He's kind of looking over his shoulder, like with this expression of frustration, like, ugh, really? I still have to deal with this? So maybe there's some annoyances going on in your worlds that are keeping you from focusing easily. They're kind of just headaches. Maybe there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. Maybe there's a lot of people trying to get your attention. Maybe you're kind of shining so brightly that you're getting a lot of unwanted suitors, perhaps, or people who want to use your abilities for their own gain. This could be a lot of things. So let's see if we can get a little bit more context on what's going on here. Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this tells me that you are at a point where things are unfolding in lucky ways for you. Your hard work is paying off. And so this is bringing a lot of opinions to you, a lot of passion toward you. There's haters and there's fans, and they're just kind of like floating around you. They know your story. Maybe, Aries is a leadership sign. So maybe people want to follow you, but you're kind of like a little bit annoyed by the attention. It's a little distracting. Maybe people are kind of fawning over you and you're like, I'm just a person. Why are you acting like this? Or maybe they're envious of you and they're trying to throw shade and they're trying to give you some limiting beliefs. But in any case, your fortune is changing. And because you're holding on to this wand, it's probably got to do with your passion, something that really makes your fire burn bright, Aries, something that you're like, I just want to work on this. This is my focus. I wish you guys would just give me some space already. If this is resonating right now and you want to share what project you're working on or what passion that is, I'd love to have you. Okay, so Spirit, can you give me some more context on what's going on with these people in Aries energy? We have eyes on the bottom of the deck. They're watching you. Maybe you're doing something that has to do with social media and you're on a public platform. Maybe you're a performer. Maybe you're a boss in a company, or in, maybe you're a professor, but you're probably in some sort of spotlight. Whether you want to be or not, you are. We have vices. So, maybe, Aries, this may not resonate with all of you, but maybe there's some sort of thing that you do with, this may not resonate with all of you, but maybe there's some sort of energetic indulgence that you engage in order to do your passionate project. And people are judging you for it. Anything else, Spirit? Tell me more about these vices, if you would, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. So we get the Magician here. So, whatever it is, Aries, whatever vices that you're using is for your own, whatever vices you're using is like a tool for you. It's like your wand, it's like your energetic, directional tool. Maybe it's something that gets you into the right headspace for what you need to do. Or this could be a warning from spirit that the vices that you might be tempted by or are indulging in are what's bringing in all of these extra energies. Maybe you are kind of the life of the party, Aries, and people just want to attach themselves to you because they know that you're the magician. They know that you can manifest something awesome. And it could be, if you're surrounded by a bunch of fans, that you're their vice. They kind of like feed off of you. And if you have haters, haters love to hate. So if you are shining so brightly that it gives them something to throw shade on, that is a vice as well. But regardless, Spirit is saying that you are in a position here, whether you have headaches about it or not, to manifest what you want. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So whether you are indulging in vices that are connecting you to a group of people that you don't necessarily want to or should be connected to anymore, you're still in a place where you are moving into a positive new phase in your life. Maybe it's something that you have gained a mature understanding of, where in the past, maybe it was a little bit more like silly and indulgent, like I said. But maybe now you are using it as a tool. You're intentionally using whatever this vice might be as a tool. And the people around you aren't on your level. They don't understand that intentionality. They just see it as like fun or a distraction, or maybe even like a status symbol I'm getting for some reason. All right, anything else you want to tell me about this phase in Aries' life, Spirit? So I think what Spirit is warning you about is that these people connected to these vices that you're using as a tool, that attention or that negativity or even that lust, let's call it, could be delaying you from your special gift that the universe wants to give you here with this Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. It could actually be preventing your manifestation or delaying it. So just be aware of that. What's your advice, Spirit? And sometimes delays are necessary in order to really solidify the magic, the intent, the energy, or to cleanse it. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Hanged Man. Okay, so again, we have this delay energy. We have this hung up energy. Hanged Man is a 12, which is Pisces. And so it's also intuition, it's duality, mutability. It's in this depiction of the Hanged Man in this deck, the person is hanging by their ankle on purpose. They're doing it on purpose. It's almost like it's a performance. Okay, so here's what I'm getting. You have all this attention, whether good or bad. You have all this attention, whether good or bad, and Spirit is saying to use that to your advantage. Maybe this is a time to gain more attention and to channel that. It's like a delay, but maybe it's like a power up. You're like Dragon Ball Z style, like you're powering up with the power of the eyes on you, the attention on you. Haters gonna hate. fan's gonna fangirl or fanboy. And in whatever it is you're doing, this attention, this energetic conglomeration of people around you that's giving you a headache is actually going to benefit you in your manifestation. And the Hanged Man, he's upside down. So maybe you need to do some inversion therapy and get some blood rushing to your head. Maybe you're just like so overwhelmed with socializing that you just need to kind of like do it in a different way, or you need to literally be upside down, hang upside down off of your bed or something. This really helps me sometimes if I've been struggling with headaches, interestingly enough. But this delay for something special, like it might be frustrating that you're not where you want to be right yet, but you can feel it coming. And the energy is being focused. It's being solidified. It's being brightened. The fire is being stoked. You're going to be totally stoked, Aries, for this new change in fortune if you can harness the attention you're receiving. Like, for me, being a introvert, that seems a little uncomfortable, but to you, Aries, you've probably thrived in attention your whole life, and maybe now you're turning it into your greatest strength is just how to positively manifest using the gift of energetic transference through eyes being on you. So how can you get better attention? Maybe that's the question here. Is like in your Hanged Man mode where you're like, okay, I'm almost there. I'm gathering information and feeling with my intuition, but I have this supercharged passion within me that I am determined to manifest into my desires. And I can feel that my fortune is changing. I'm a little frustrated, but I'm still standing. But now I'm taking a second to really check in with the emotional and the spiritual essence that makes me me. When everything's upside down, including myself, what is still true for me in spirit? When everybody's distracting me from being myself, or they're telling me who I am, because when you're getting a lot of attention, people love to like debate about you. The more famous you are, the more people try to say, oh, I know exactly who that person is. Well, I know better because I know their story. And, people, you become a hot topic. You're a hot topic, a fiery hot topic, Aries. So who are you when you're by yourself, upside down, floating in the ethers? What makes your fire burn then? Like, this Hanged Man is voluntarily looking strange by hanging himself from his ankle in sort of like a carnival, or not carnival, a circus performance that's also going to be intimidating to people who aren't brave enough to do that. And one of your greatest strengths, Aries, is bravery and leadership. Like, you're going to blaze a trail where others are too timid or too blasé to do it themselves. So they just admire you so much for being a unique individual. Well, that's really cool, you hot topic, you. All right, Spirit, something else you want to say? Spirit is saying, remember that you are powerful. Remember that you are powerful, and that is why you get the attention you get. Remember you are powerful, and that is why people admire you or even resent you or want to prevent you from doing what you want to accomplish. You are powerful, Aries. You are the leader of the zodiac. You're strong. You're just going to barrel through. You know who you are. You're not a sheep. You're a ram. You're independent. You look similar to a sheep, and so sheep are going to feel like they know who you are, but they don't really understand you. Can you please tell me more about this powerful card? Okay, interesting. We have the Five of Cups. So part of all of this attention could be that you've gone through some kind of dark night of the soul recently, or maybe you've given up your vices. And that's getting everybody talking. Or maybe you're just not indulging in your vices the way you used to, and that's getting everybody talking. Very powerful. And there's a delay. Maybe you're healing from something right now. You've got this headache because people are still judging you for something, and you're hiding your face a little bit. Like, please just don't look at me right now. I'm in the middle of something. But maybe Spirit is saying, if you are hiding, it's time to just be honest with everyone, including yourself, about what's happened, what you've been through, and your desires for the future, because you can speak your manifestations into reality. You're the magician. You can speak your reality into existence. You can feel your reality coming into existence. You feel passion about what you want. And you have the means. You have the physical 3D means to do so, whether that's skills or money or resources of any kind. You have all of these things, and even if you're going through a hard time emotionally, you're going through a loss, you're going through a transitional phase, people are going to judge you. People are going to watch you and have opinions. So let them. I think about that song, let's give them something to talk about. Sorry, I'm so sorry. But you know, like, if they're going to be watching you anyway, give them something to watch. You are powerful. You're something that they wish they could have in their own energy. So just lead by being you. Lead by being your best self and trusting in your own spirit, your own fire, to take you to your new wave of fortune. Can you tell me a little bit about this Five of Cups? Wealth. Okay. So maybe you've lost some wealth. You've lost access to wealth. Maybe that has to do with your association with certain vices that you're giving up. I don't know. Aries, only you know the association here. And maybe you're in a transition phase because you are seeking wealth in a new way. And it's getting people talking. But you have fallen. You're getting back up again, because nothing can stop you, Aries. You are a leader. You're very determined. You're powerful and you're blessed. Whoever you are, you did the right stuff and you're blessed. Spirit is just really driving it home that you need to channel and synthesize all of this attention into positivity. Transmute it. That's the nature of being the magician, right? What was something is now something new. You're transmuting it. Through the power of your passion and intention, you can take these energies that people are donating to you, essentially. Like that's a powerful wealth exchange in and of itself, is just energetic attention. So take that energetic attention and to change it, to transmute it into gold, transmute it into your wealth. All right, that's awesome, Aries. This is a very unique reading that is different than anything I've ever read before. But it feels right for you, Aries. So I hope this helped. And if it did, please, recognize the energetic exchange that Spirit has given you by donating to the channel through liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing. And I hope to see you again soon, Aries. Thank you so much. Bye.